Welcome, everyone. Thank you again for being here tonight. I just want to extend gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much. The way these classes run, we normally do 3 or 4 minutes of introduction and warm-up. Sometimes the warm-up goes up to 8 to 10 minutes, and the warm-up includes exercises that we're going to play. So if you can, I would love for you to mess with your setup so that you can stand during class or sit down. So ideally you can move around your space, just like I'm moving side to side or back and forth. Sitting is okay, but if you can, try to like position your laptop or your phone so that you can get up and move, because we're actually going to do some physical warm-ups and we're going to get in our bodies and warm up and stretch a little bit and do some silly stuff. So one thing that you should know is that if you're ever feeling uncomfortable in any exercise or any game, you can just go like this. Just mirror me. Nope. Yeah, so go with your hands, go, nope. Right, and that doesn't mean let's stop and discuss it and have a philosophical conversation. That means, nope, let's restart the exercise and keep playing with no judgment on ourselves or on the other person. And we just wanna, yeah, if you're ever feeling uncomfortable or unsafe, or if something inappropriate happened, hopefully someone's wife or husband or grandmother or grandfather doesn't walk naked in the background, but it happens every once in a while. So just go, nope, nope, naked person in the background, back to playing, but let's restart the exercise. Great. So hopefully that doesn't happen today. All right, so my name is Jared. I'm with the Joy of Improv. The purpose of the Joy of Improv is to spread make-believe and storytelling and improvisation to people who might not have had the opportunity to practice these skills and get to know themselves and other people through play. Usually my friend Shawit is a co-facilitator and co-teacher. She has a conflict tonight. And normally we also have a volunteer or two, and we don't. So please be kind to me as I manage breakout rooms and we play tonight. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do, does anybody have any questions, by the way, before we jump in? Any questions before we jump in? No? Great. So the first thing we're going to do is I'd say stand up, and you can turn your video on if you'd like for this, if you don't mind being with the rest of the class. And we're going to do a shakeout. So we're going to shake each limb, and we're going to shake our arm, and then our left arm, and then our right leg, and then our left leg in a row. And we're going to count out loud together. Thumbs up if that's cool. Cool? And then at the end of it, I want you to make like silly noises and do like a silly dance. So let's just count down 8 to 1 together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. A 2, 1. A 2, 1. A 2, 1. A 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Shake it out. Shake it out. Do a little dance. And breathe. Cool. Now power pose, arms up to the sky. Look up. Breathe in. And exhale. Breathe in again for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. All right, now I want you to do whatever you need to do to stretch and make yourself feel relaxed. Tension is the enemy of creativity. When we move, we get into our bodies and we become present. And when we're tense, sometimes it can block us. So my shoulders are tight. I'm gonna rub my shoulder. I'm gonna maybe do some arm circles. And breathing. Yeah, I like that, Terrence. Some neck rolls. Yeah, my neck's tight too. Do some slow neck rolls. Savannah, what stretch do you want to show us? What stretch you got? Oh, nice. Behind the back. Yeah. Shoulder stretch. I'm going to do that too. And breathing. And Elasia's got a good one. She's got the arm behind. I like that one too. Make sure you breathe. Breathe during it. Good. Other arm. If you need to stretch your hamstrings or your legs, feel free to do it. All right. Okay. Now do whatever you need to feel good for the next 20 seconds. Do some spinal twists. Oh. All right. Now, we're going to jump right into a couple spontaneity warm-ups to get us started that'll also bring in some specificity and detail. This is a 3-part little exercise. It's a lot of fun. It's called, I think it's called pointing and naming things. I can't actually remember what it's called, but I want you to go in your environment, wherever you are, and grab 10 to 20 little objects. You have 45 seconds. Actually, you have 30 seconds. Just grab little objects, pens, pencils, a blender, diary, whatever. Just start grabbing things. Make a little pile. Make a little pile near your computer because we're going to do an exercise together. We're going to play with these objects in a second. So I'm going to grab some, get as many objects as you can. Okay. Right. I've got my objects. You have 15 seconds. Just go, go, go. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be interesting. It doesn't have to be clever. Notice, if you have a desire to make it interesting or clever or get something rare, and just notice when that impulse hits you today, because oftentimes in improv, you can just be obvious. You can just use what's there in your environment, or you can just listen. And you don't have to be clever, smart, funny, or fast. As we went over last week in our last class, spontaneity and imagination, it's really all about listening, having fun, and being present, and trusting the imagination. So thumbs up if you're ready. If you have your objects, thumbs up. Cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold objects up, and I'll demonstrate it first. Then I want you to do it. But first, I'll just go solo. And I'm going to name the object. It's pretty simple. Duracell battery, AA. Soundcore Spirit headphone case. REI Nalgene. Adam the Doodles Man, a gift from the Jacobson family in Boulder, Colorado. My Lion King poster when I saw them at the Geary Theater in San Francisco. Beautiful. I don't know if you've ever seen it in person, but it's beautiful. Deodorant with no aluminum. Aluminum's bad. Okay. A pen, ballpoint, black ink. A phone with a worn case and a cracked screen. You can be as detailed as you want. Doxycycline, because I had an allergic reaction 4 weeks ago. Thank goodness I don't have to take it anymore. Okay, so all you're gonna do is name the object and add like a little description, right? In storytelling, we like detail that, and feel free to have some emotion or play with your tone of voice when you present it. So let's all do this for 30 seconds. Just show to the rest of the class. And let's all like see each other as we're doing it too. So let's just do that. Hold up your object and name it in like a, one description or whatever you want. Go ahead, just for 30 seconds. Hold it up. Oh, nice. Pringles and stain devils. Ooh, monkey glue. Halima has, oh, that's cool, Halima. That's awesome. Nice, Nathan. Ooh, eyeglasses case, Alacia. Beautiful. Nice glasses, Colleen. Nice, Terrence. Ooh, a nice postcard, Lalitha. Is that a USB heart Good. Now change your voice a little bit. Change the way you say it. It could be a weird voice. It could be emotional. Just play around with how you say it. Now maybe be sad while you describe it. And maybe be really happy like you're presenting an award to an astronaut who just time traveled and saved our civilization. Great. Good. Okay. All right, let's pause there. Good. Give yourselves a round of applause. Good. Was that fun? Thumbs up if that was fun. It was fun. Thumbs up if it felt a little awkward. It's okay. Notice if you're judging yourself or if you're just being in the moment. And if you're ever feeling like you're being self-critical, just put your attention on the object and on your audience. Just try to communicate your love and passion or whatever you're feeling about that thing to someone. And then it'll take all of the nervousness away from yourself. By putting our attention on someone else and on our target or on serving the story or on serving our scene partners, it takes away the nervousness, right? So level 2 of this exercise is we're going to do that again, but we're not going to go as much into the description. We're just going to name the thing that came before. So it's kind of weird. We're only going to do this briefly. So if this is Adam the Doodles Man, I'm going to go Adam the Doodles Man, Adam the Doodles Man, Lion King poster, deodorant without aluminum, REI Nalgene, Soundcore Spirit, right? So you're just naming the thing that came right before. I just want you to do this for 30 seconds. It's a little difficult, but go fast when you do it and just see if you can fry yourself. So you're going to name the thing that came right before. Go ahead. Right. Yep. Feel free to still be emotional or have a point of view about that object. But it is the thing that came just before. Great. Now, if you ever mess up, I just want you to go, woohoo! If you ever mess up, it's okay. Just celebrate that mistake. Good. Good. Keep going. Great. Okay. Go a little faster. Okay, good. All right, and time. Give yourselves a round of applause. Hands up if that was difficult in any way. Was that hard? A little bit? So you really have to pay attention to what you just said, right? Soundcore Spirit, and then it's, Soundcore Spirit, Duracell AA battery. You have to remember what just happened. So it's kind of a listening exercise. But round 3, and this all tie together into like a fun little nugget of like wisdom that you can take with you. Round 3 is we're going to hold up an object and we're going to name it something that it's not. And we're going to go fast. And we're going to trust what our brain and our imagination gives us and not judge it, right? Okay, so I'll demonstrate. Flying saucer. Serum that will turn me into Spider-Man. This is a really small dildo. This is a can of oil for my car. This is a picture of me when I was 17 and smoking hot. This right here is the, Declaration of Independence. This right here is a toothbrush. This right here is my mom. I turned her into a robot. So does that make sense? You're just going to go fast and kind of play, and whatever the object reminds you of, there is no right or wrong. You can say anything and it's okay. Whatever you say, it's fine. Enjoy it, have fun. And I want you to go fast and have a point of view about each of these things. Just have fun with it. Let's do this for about 45 seconds. Name it something that it is not, right? Slingshot, right? Go ahead, have fun. 45 seconds, go. Good, good. Don't think too hard. Just trust whatever comes. Yep, just trust whatever comes. Excellent, excellent. Everybody come back. Good. That's time. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yourselves a round of applause. That's pointing and naming things. And I think we have a quick question. Halima, is there a reason why we're muted? Yes, it's unfortunately because maybe next time we can try it without, but last time I did a class where everyone was unmuted, it kind of canceled each other out, the sound. So like people would talk over each other and it'd be like, it would be really hard to understand people. So that's why this is more for you. Like there are games where we hear each other in front of each other today, but this is more for just for you to explore your imagination and your process. Was that hard for anybody? I want to do a quick debrief. Was that last one difficult? Would you like to share, Savannah and Savannah's friend, brother, significant other? Would you guys like to share?
Okay, hello. It was a little tough for us because as we're looking, I guess I'll speak for me. As I'm looking at the object, I'm thinking about what it actually is.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I get so caught up in my mind trying to think of, okay, I can't say what it really is. So what's something really cool that I can say that it actually is? So I don't know. I guess it's just overthinking for me.
Okay. Good to know. Overthinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? What's this young man's name? Oh, I think you're muted. It's okay. I wanted to give you both a chance to share, but it's all right. We need to let the women talk more anyway. In general in life. Okay, so I will give you a chance. I'm just trying to unmute you. I'm terrible at managing Zoom by myself without a co-facilitator. Go ahead, sir.
I'm Josh. This I would say the same is like hard to do, because I think we're just so programmed to calling it what it is. It's like hard to like quickly unprogram yourself. So that was like really, really more intense than I thought it would be.
Awesome, awesome. What's interesting is there's no right way to do it, right? Did you ever feel pressure to make it interesting or good? Did anybody feel that pressure to make it interesting or good? Raise your hand. Yeah. And that's just a little thing that we create inside of ourselves. It's a rule that doesn't actually exist, right? For example, if I asked everybody to name a color and we had blue, yellow, magenta, fuchsia, cyan, red, blue, blue, some people would get annoyed because multiple blues were mentioned, right? Even though there's no rule against saying blue multiple times. Some people would be trying to be interesting and say really fascinating colors. But those are just rules that we create within. So I hope you take away from this exercise just to trust your instincts, trust the first choice that comes to you, and have fun. So if you take anything away from this exercise, I hope you take that away. Does that make sense? Cool. Okay. So the next exercise we're going to do is we're going to revisit an exercise from last week, and we're going to play a quicker version of it. I want you to meet each other and play in breakout rooms. We're going to play 1, 2, 3, which we played last week. It's a goodie, but an oldie. So this exercise is, we're basically going to count. Can I have a volunteer just to demonstrate the first round with me? I have someone raise their hand. Okay, Terrence. Go ahead, Terrence. I'll unmute you. We're just going to count back and forth. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Good. Woohoo! Now good. Now just go woohoo! All right. Cool. Great, great. So you're gonna say 1, I'm gonna say 2, and then you're gonna say 3.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
We're gonna flow back and forth. 1,
2,
3,
4.
Woohoo! Yeah. So we're just doing 1, 2, 3. So whenever
okay.
Yeah, no, it's good. You're helping me demonstrate the point of this game, which is to celebrate mistakes and to have fun and to listen to our partners. And I'm going to say woohoo because I didn't do a good job of explaining the exercise. So woohoo! So let's try again. 1, 2, 3.
Woohoo!
No, that's right. No, that was good though. Woohoo! Woohoo's good. So when I say 3, you say 1.
You're changing the rules on me now, Jerry.
No. So it's just
okay.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2.
3.
Yeah, good. All right, cool. We got it. So thank you, Terrence. Give a bow. Nice. Way to go. So we're just going to play this for like 40 seconds in a breakout room, back and forth. Introduce yourselves. Thank them for playing. You're going to play 1, 2, 3. And if you mess up, you're just going to celebrate the mistake together. You have each other's back, and the mistakes are fun. Mistakes are gifts in improv. So let's play 1, 2, 3. I'll put you all in breakout rooms. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm not even fucking bro. Did I mess this up?
You're good, man.
Oh, I had my phone ready to stand up.
All right, have fun, everybody. And Savannah, you can stay back with me. We'll play together because we have an odd number. So just stay in the homeroom with me. I think you have to unmute Savannah. There you go. Or you know what? Why don't you guys play 1, 2, 3 together?
Okay.
That's awesome. That's perfect. So you guys just look at each other and make eye contact. Look deep into each other's eyes. Oh, can you guys unmute? I just want to be there for this, and I want you to celebrate your mistakes if you make them. I'm gonna stop my video. Go ahead.
Okay. 1,
2,
3,
1,
2.
2. Wait, what? Wait, oh, I did mess up. Oh wow. Okay. 1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3.
1. I don't know. This is actually harder than I thought.
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1.
1.
No. Wait.
Woohoo.
Woohoo. Okay. 1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2.
2.
Woohoo.
1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3,
1,
2.
1.
Woohoo.
All right, good job, Josh and Savannah. Awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. That was well done. Good job. Was that fun?
But
Great. You guys did so great there. What'd you notice, by the way? What'd you notice about playing that together?
you have to listen. I think that they have to actively listen.
Yeah.
Also, like, I don't know. Also, fight the urge to keep going. I don't. I had to stop and say 4, or to stop myself from saying 4 like a couple of times.
Nice.
So it was. But the main thing is just listening.
Cool. Oh, nice. Halima is multilingual. Oh, cool. Halima, I want to ask you to share. Go ahead. Can you share, Halima? What other language do you speak?
I speak little Spanish. It's poquito in all areas a little bit, but I was just having fun.
Nice. Awesome. Well, give yourselves a round of applause. Good job, everyone. Good job. So that's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to play 2 more levels of it because we're going to make it harder, and then we're going to make it our own. This game comes from Augusto Boal and the Theater of the Oppressed from Brazil. It's called 2-3 Bradford, but we call it 1, 2, 3. So the next version of this, we're going to, Halima, can you demonstrate with me? Cool. So I'll put speaker view on. So the first one for number 1, everybody feel free to follow along with us, is a clap. So I'll start it off, Halima. It's clap. And then
am I supposed to clap 2 times?
Just once.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead. Now 2 is a snap. Okay. Yep. And then 3 is you're going to say 3, but with emotion. Okay. There's some kind of emotion on it. So it might be like, 3.
3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's try it together. Let's play, and then if we mess up, we'll just celebrate our mistake. 3.
3.
3.
3.
I'm gonna call woohoo because that was a long pause. Woohoo! So if we have a long pause, we can call woohoo too. So let's go. Let's increase the speed. Ready?
Okay.
3.
3.
Woohoo! I forgot. Just like my brain froze. All right, cool.
Okay.
All right, so that's enough for everyone to understand how it works. We're gonna play this for 45 seconds, maybe about a minute, and then we're gonna play level 3. Savannah and Josh, are you okay to play this together again? Because you guys are 2 and we have an odd number. Is that okay? Cool. Okay, so I'll recreate the breakout rooms. Let's see. Need to move Terrence to room 2. Perfect. Have fun, everyone. Thank you guys for being so brave to play, and I'll just turn my video off. I didn't even have to side coach. You guys are great. So go ahead. Let it rip.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay. 3.
Woo.
You said it and did it at the same time.
3.
3.
3.
3.
3.
3.
3.
More emotion, Josh, on the next one.
Okay.
What's up?
3. Fuck. I'm sorry. Damn. Yeah.
3.
3.
3.
3.
3.
Wait, I
It was a woohoo.
I got stumped too.
Okay.
Let's do it a little faster.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Wait, you snapped or clapped?
I snapped.
Oh, I messed up.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, I clapped. Okay.
Wait.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Do it again.
Oh God, 3. Woohoo. All right, let's do it. It's back. Oh, it is me. Oh, wait.
It's harder, faster. It's harder, faster. Okay, try not to think.
Okay.
Just
3.
3.
3.
Woo! Good work, you guys. Good work. Awesome job, Josh and Savannah. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. Fun to watch, man. I tell you. You guys should be performing together. So on stage. Nice work. We're waiting for a few more folks to come back. They're having so much fun that they're not leaving their breakout room. Here they come. Okay. Great. So was that fun? Thumbs up if that was fun. Awesome. So I love 1, 2, 3 as part of our warm-up. After this exercise, that'll be our warm-up. And we're going to get into the storytelling games. And we're going to do one improv like scene exercise tonight. But I just want to call out one thing. Oh, I think we lost the duo of life. Oh no, we lost Savannah. Okay. Anyway, maybe they'll be back. But oh, there they are. Hey. Okay. So this next round, we're gonna make it our own. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so the way this is gonna work is for each number, you're gonna say a word or a sentence, give it a physical action and emotion, right? But the emotion will come Okay, so you don't have to put it on it at first, but we're going to figure this out together. So I can demonstrate this with someone who would like to demonstrate with me, or like show the group how this is constructed. Nathan, yeah, go ahead, Nathan. I'm gonna put you in speaker mode. Go ahead and say something, Nathan.
Hey.
Great. So Nathan and I are going to work off each other to create kind of like a little story, but it's going to be using 1, 2, 3. So Nathan, would you like to give me the first gesture and sound or word, or it could be a sound too, or it could be anything?
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Okay. So I'm gonna mirror that just so I get it in my body. Hey, what's up? Can you give me that again?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Cool. Give me that one more time.
Hey, what's up?
I know what you did. Okay, so I don't know why, but for some reason I just want to say that when you say that. Go ahead, give me that again.
Hey, what's up?
I know what you did. Okay. Sorry, I'm just cracking myself up and it's not even that funny. Woo! All right. So now when I say, I know what you did, what does that make you want to do? Do that again. Okay. Now let's play it like 1, 2, 3. Hey, what's up?
I know what you did.
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
I know what you did. Hey, what's up?
I know what you did. Hey, what's up?
Oh, I totally spaced. All right, let's bring it back. So, woohoo! Isn't it interesting how in one of them we were mad at each other, and then another one it was like a flirtation, and then in another one it could be a totally different story, just depending on how we do it. So does that make sense? Thumbs up. So I want you to, with your partner, I'm going to give you like 4 minutes to make one your own. You're going to come up with it with each other, and when your partner does the first offer in the improv scene or in this story, I want you to mirror it and just see what it feels like. And then when they give it to you again, I want you to just trust your instincts. How would you reply? With a sound and physical gesture, or with words? Make sense? Everybody cool on how to create this? Okay. So this is our first story of the night. Have fun. I'll put you all in new breakout rooms. Here we go. And Savannah, are you okay to stay again? Is Josh still there? Okay, cool. All right, I'll recreate these rooms. Okay, great. And if y'all have any questions, Savannah, I'm happy to be here, but I'll turn my video off. But just play as you would.
Sure. So what's your one going to be?
You know, I was thinking.
That's a good one. That's kind of hard to match.
You know, I was thinking.
Go ahead and imitate her, Josh. Just say, you know, I was thinking. Just see what that feels like.
You know, I was thinking.
You know, I was thinking.
You know, I was thinking. 2 is probably going to be.
Oh, don't think too hard.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. I guess that's 3.
Okay.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know,
you guys are awesome. Woo!
I'm weak. You know, I was. I forgot. Oh, no, I was thinking. You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I need to work with that.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah. This is so good. I just think about okay. You know, I was thinking. It was too fast for you. That was too fast. You know, I was thinking. That's a speedball. You know, I was thinking.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you freaking serious?
Oh. Yeah? Yeah?
You know, I was thinking. I was thinking. I was really, really thinking.
Okay, you're dragging it.
Okay, you guys are phenomenal. You no, don't stop. All right, so here's what I want you guys to do.
Okay.
At first I was like about to side coach, and then I realized you guys were just amazing. You learned this quicker than I've ever seen anybody learn it, and you were phenomenal. So what I want you to do is I want you to do 1, 2, 3, those same phrases again, but I want you to add number 4. So what is the response after "Are you serious?" And then we'll do it a couple times. Then we'll add number 5. I'll tell you when to add 5. Cool?
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
What's the program gonna be?
Let's just do it, and then whatever comes out naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
You know, I was thinking.
be serious.
Yeah.
Wow. You know what I was thinking though?
That was my turn. Okay. You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good. Now switch direction.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Dang, what comes
Yeah.
Hey, what is 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. Switch back because Savannah, you're gonna add number 5. So do it a couple times and then add the 5th one after the 4th. So
Okay.
after wow, you're gonna add something.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
You know, but I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Wait, no, what was it? I know. Oh, all right.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dang it! Damn it! Wait.
Don't think. Just.
What is it? Wow or yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's yeah. Okay. You know, I've been thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought yeah.
I know.
I know. Wait, no. What?
You said yeah.
I know it was 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
No.
You
Yes.
guys did great. You guys did great. Good job.
Oh man.
Great job. That was really awesome.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. It was there's a lot of, did you notice how many stories and different meanings came out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Great job.
That's dope.
And that last one, when you Savannah were like, I know, or whatever, or however you did that. I can't remember exactly. It was almost like, I didn't know if you like invented something amazing that like changed the world, or if like you're gonna have a baby. I don't know what that was, but I was like, whoa, it was like so cool. Like it was, you guys were great. Like amazing job, you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you guys do 1 through 4 again and just add 5 and 6? I just want to, if you can, you guys are great. Phenomenal.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
I just
It's fine. It's hard keeping a straight face. Oh man.
Great job. Great job. Wow, that was great. Give yourselves a round of applause. That was amazing. You guys were phenomenal. Great work. Okay, we got some folks coming back. I think people are having too much fun. They're not coming back. All right, was that fun? Thumbs up. Awesome. I just want to give a shout out to Savannah and Josh because I just watched the 2 quickest studies of this exercise that I've ever seen. And they got up to 4 and 5, and I think maybe 6 on that last one. And it became like a scene. It was so cool. Can you guys just show us just like maybe 1 through 4 or 1 through 5, just like, and go fast like you were earlier? It was so awesome. All right, cool. And just have fun. You can add something new too. You can make it your own. You guys were amazing.
Okay, don't forget.
You know, I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh no.
I just
It's fine.
Good. Now one more time, and with even more emotion and a little quicker, because I love it. You guys are great.
I was thinking.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
It's fine. It's fine.
You messed up.
You guys are so great. Great job. Thank you for demonstrating to the class. That was awesome. So was that fun for everybody again? Does anybody want to share anything they noticed or learned by doing this and by creating this little story / scene, just using sounds or words and emotion? Anybody, feel free to raise your hand and share if you'd like. Go ahead, Terrence.
I realized that not having full direction might be a little annoying, but it also helps with the improv piece. Like when you and I went, we just did a couple things and we're like, that's not what I was intended us for to do, but
yeah,
we made it work. And same thing happened with my partner. We did something, we made it work.
That's great. Just make it work, like thanks for sharing that. Yeah. And it's like, even if you mess up, sometimes you keep going, right? Or like if you say the word slightly different, you just keep going. Thanks for sharing, Terrence. Yeah. Anybody else want to share anything they noticed about playing that? Go ahead, Finn Bell. Oh, you're muted. Try to unmute. There you go.
I was in the breakout room with Jane, and by the end of the session, we were so sick of the ferret that we shared.
Nice. Those darn ferrets. Great. I have time for Jane. Go ahead. Maybe one more.
Yeah, I was in the room with Finn Bell and she did some really funny ones and I wanted to copy them, but I was too self-conscious to steal her funny voices that she did. But yeah, I guess it was hard for me to think of a new one because I was still thinking about the ones that she just did.
Right. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else want to share? We got time for one more and then we're going to move on. Okay. No shares? Okay, that's fine. Oh, we have a couple in the chat. Oh, you guys are so kind to each other. I love that. So that's the end of our warm-up. That was it's a nice intro. It's an hour-long warm-up, just about. Almost an hour. So I want to take a moment just to recognize this is a lovely group of people, and even though we've only been playing for about 45 minutes, we're starting to build ensemble. And I just want to thank you all for being here. And thank you for treating each other with kindness and respect. Sometimes we have Zoom issues, audio issues, things happen. So please be patient with each other, be kind to each other. I usually say this at the beginning of class. I forgot to mention it. Just again, in case anybody was late, if you ever feel uncomfortable during a scene, just go, nope. Let's do that together. 1, 2, 3, nope. And you just restart the exercise. And yeah, I'm just really thankful for everyone being here tonight. We're going to move on to another exercise now. And this exercise is called Word at a Time Proverb. And I'm going to have you play in groups of, I think I'm going to have you play in groups of 3 and 4. And the way it works is you're going to create like a little proverb or words of wisdom together, but one word at a time. This is a narrative story exercise. So can I have a couple volunteers who want to demonstrate to the class how this works? If you want to raise your hand. So we got Terrence, we got Finn, Nathan, and Imani. Okay. Now everybody else turn your video off, and I'm going to assign this group an order. So when you're in the breakout rooms, you want to establish your order. Like at the top, you're going to be like, I'm Jared, and hi, I'm Jared, nice to meet you. I'm number 1. Like, hi, I'm Terrence, I'm number 2. I'm Nathan, I'm number 3. So, but I'll just assign an order. Marquise, do you want to play too? Okay, I'll go ahead and unmute. And there we go. So yeah. hold up your number. So Terrence, you're 2, or you'll be 1, Terrence. Nathan, you're 2. Imani, you're 3. Marquise, you're 4. And Finn, you're 5. Odile, you want to play too? You want to play? Yeah? Okay, so you'll be number 6. Okay, so you're 6. I'll turn my video off. And we're just gonna go, or actually I'll do this with you. I'll be number 7. We're gonna go one word at a time. So whoever's first, just say any word. Like sometimes or always or something like that.
Is
There.
Always.
Is there always? Finn?
Marcus is muted.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
Mark.
Oh, no,
my-
I'm 5.
Oh, you're 5? Okay.
Yeah. Is there always number 4 on Marcus?
Yep.
Oh, always.
No.
Oh, my fault.
Is there always is? Yes. Let's all go. Let's do this together. Yes.
Yes.
So when we feel like something comes to a natural end, we all maniacally, let's all practice. And everyone who's watching practice, go like this. Yes. Good. Good. So let's go from Finn to Odile to me, and then back to 1 to Terrence. So Finn is 5, Odile is 6. Go ahead, Finn, start us off.
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles, Odile.
Are.
Big. Yes.
Yes.
Crocodiles are big. Now start us off, Terrence. Let's hold our numbers up. My bad. Go ahead, Terrence.
Umbrellas.
Can.
Swim.
Yes.
Start us off, Marquise.
Cats.
Can.
Do.
Anything.
They.
Put.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
So that's the game. Everybody come back. I'm going to put you in breakout rooms of 3 and 4. You want to establish your order. And this is one word at a time. And basically, these are like words of wisdom. If you want something to actually sound like a proverb, here's a tip. You can start with always, or like the moral of the story is, or always be kind to cats, or never, right? You can start a word like never pee outside. Oh God, it could be like whatever it is, right? So I'm going to put you in groups of 3, go over your order, and one word at a time. You're going to tell a little like saying, and as a group, you will naturally know when you end. So you have to kind of pay attention to each other and be like, yes, to find the ending. So you're working together. Make sense? You're all working together to put a period on the sentence. That makes sense. Okay. I'll recreate these rooms. 3 participants per room. Have fun, everyone. Oh, do you have a question, Odile? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay. Okay. Thanks.
good.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. I noticed you didn't have a third, so someone's struggling to join. So is it okay if I play with you?
Absolutely, absolutely.
What's your order right now?
We haven't started. Obviously, you're going to be number one.
Okay, I'll be 1. Tara, you want to be 2?
Sure.
Two.
Oh, you be 2? You want to be 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm two. I'm two.
Okay. Always
Be
Joyful.
yes. Always be joyful. Great.
okay.
Sometimes
You
Cry.
because
others
Sneeze.
yes.
yes.
I love that. Sometimes you cry because others sneeze. Remember,
Never
Close.
the
door
yes. Remember, never close the door. What a great
Okay.
start. What a great start to an improv scene, right? Because why would that be? Like maybe we'll get locked in here forever. Or what, like it'll just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things
Always
Turn around.
yes. That's great. That's great. That's awesome. Things always turn around, right? Things change, they turn around. It's awesome. I want you to start us one, Tara, because you're the great like ender of these. You're like
Okay.
you're putting these beautiful buttons on them. And I love it. I just want you to start a few, just so you have some variety.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every
Single
dog
has
fleas. Every single dog has fleas. Now start us off, Craig, because you're oh, I think Craig froze. You there, Craig?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never
Eat
Shit. Never eat shit. Yes. Never eat shit. Start us off again, Craig.
perhaps
rainbows.
Do.
exist.
Yes.
Start us off, Tara.
Remember.
Remember.
Never
Cry.
Wolf. Yes. Remember. Never cry wolf. Nice. Okay, one last one. You guys are phenomenal, by the way. You guys are awesome. I'm using the word phenomenal a lot today. I just want to give a woohoo because I never use that word. Woohoo! I've said it 4 times. Okay, start us off, Tara.
Every
Single
person
farts.
Yes, yes. Boom. We end there. Nice. Every single person
Parts.
parts. It's just I love it. Great job, you guys. Good, really good work. Awesome playing with you. We can play a little more while we're waiting for folks. Ready?
Okay.
Okay. Let's play, Craig. I'll unmute. Can you unmute, Craig? There you go. Oh, unmute. Woohoo! Okay, ready? Lollipops.
Make.
Or, oh, go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Woohoo.
Nice. Start us off, Tara.
Water.
Is.
Wet.
Yes, 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 yes. Start us off again.
Sunshine.
Feels.
Warm.
Oh wow, we're just killing it with these 3-worders. Yes, 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 yes. Start us off again, Tara. If you can. If you haven't-
Always.
Be, always be.
Kind.
To.
Children. Yes, 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 yes. Always be kind to children. Oh, everybody's back. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thumbs up, you guys. Good job. Is that fun?
Yeah.
Great, great. So we're gonna use that word at a time skill. Did anybody notice anything, by the way? Was that difficult? Raise your hands, or was that, yes, a little bit? You really have to listen to the person that came before. Did you have any really funny ones? Thumbs up if you had some funny ones or some like ones that are actually quite wise. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Great. So we're going to play a game that Pixar uses a lot to kick off creative brainstorming, which is called the Story Spine. So I'm going to go ahead and paste it in the Zoom chat. And I also have a link to a Google Doc. So if you want to click this link, you can open this up in your web browser. But we also have the Story Spine here, which I included directions to myself to paste into Zoom chat. You can ignore that. Woohoo! Let's see. So the Story Spine basically works like this. Every day, blank. So every day, this is where we introduce like the protagonist, right? Every day, the rabbit, Mighty Josh. And then, so I'm sorry. Gosh, I totally, woohoo, I have a woohoo moment. It's once upon a time. Sorry, it's once upon a time, there was a mighty rabbit named Josh. And every day, Josh would work out with a squat rack and a rower and cables. But one day, they closed the gym on LaGuerra Street. And because of that, Josh tried a yoga class. And because of that, he started getting into mindfulness practices. And because of that, he became the greatest writer the world has ever known. Until finally, he built an empire that eclipsed J.K. Rowling. And the moral of the story is, just try yoga. So great. So it's like weird. So that wasn't my best story ever, but woohoo, it was fun. And I was just thinking about Josh and Savannah because they're so awesome. I had to put Josh in that story, right? The mighty rabbit Josh who surpassed J.R. Tolkien, J.K. Rowling, right? Well, I'm having a lot of woohoo moments in the last 5 minutes, people. Woohoo! Been a long day. All right. So is everybody clear on how this works? Thumbs up. So you're going to have the Story Spine. You can always print it if you have a printer like now or tomorrow and play it with family because you have the Google Doc link. But it's also in the Zoom chat. I recommend opening it up in a web browser so you have it next to your Zoom window. I'm not sure if it'll stay in the Zoom chat when you go into breakout rooms. I think it will, but maybe just in case, you might want to open that link into a web browser if you can, or write it down on a piece of paper. Again, it's once upon a time there was a blank, introduce the protagonist. And this is the beginning that sets up the story. Every day the protagonist would do this, or every day something would happen in this world, right? It doesn't have to be the protagonist doing something. Every day, you know, leaves would fall from the great tree for the elven kingdom. But one day the leaves stopped falling, right? Because of that, because of that, because of that, until finally, and ever since then, or the moral of the story is. So is everybody clear on that? You're just going to fill in the blanks and you're going to alternate. So you're going to establish your order, and one person is going to say the first line and fill it in. And the next person is going to fill in the second line. You're going to play in a group and you're going to go in a rotation. Thumbs up? Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I just want to make sure that's clear. Okay. Have so much fun creating amazing stories that you might want to write down later. Have fun. I'll put you into groups of 4. Okay. There might be a group of 5 as well. Okay. Make sure I put Savannah in the group of 4, otherwise there will be 6. Great. Okay, have fun, everyone. Hey, Regina. Regina, do you oh. Hey, Regina, do you need to be added to a group? I just saw that you popped back in. I can add you to a breakout room, or are you there? Feel free to unmute or turn on your video and I can help out.
But one day, the sun froze and also froze Damascus's feelings.
Because of that, the neighboring town called Elsa from Frozen to come and warm the city.
And because of that, Damascus's life became a little warmer. Alex.
And because of that, he couldn't have friends to help him, with his struggles.
Thank you, Savannah. Until
finally, his heart grew so warm. And yeah, I'm just leaving it. His heart grew so warm.
The moral of the story is that the true light of the sun comes from within.
Oh!
Yeah!
Nice. Way to wrap it up, bring that home.
And home, you guys. Very nice. I'm glad I got to enjoy one of these stories. Well done.
Thank you.
How do you all feel? Do you feel like you want to play a couple more, or should I end the breakout rooms? I just want to get your feedback, so I could let it go for a while more. Up to you.
A couple more.
Couple more? Okay.
Let's go for a couple more, yeah.
Yeah, let's get, I think we're back to Josh, so let's get someone who hasn't started.
Yeah.
We'll just call it out. Jane, you got it this time.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jane, let's go.
One.
Awesome.
Hi, Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Hi. Can I?
Welcome.
Thanks. Can I be your number 5?
Yes.
Great. Let's play.
Lolita, you starting us off again? Someone else want to?
I'll start.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah.
Wait, so it'll go from Jared to Lolita because you are our new one?
Mm-hmm. Or I'm 5 to 1, right? Just like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Yeah, or I'll be
You
1.
switched it up a little bit.
Yeah. Once upon a time, there was a young woman who lived in a sandy town, and her name was Cleopatra.
Who's going next? I think you.
You.
Okay.
Okay.
Every day, Cleopatra will go down to the oasis to catch the sunset.
But one day, the sun didn't set.
And because of that, Cleopatra was very upset and went back to her castle. I don't know, or the oasis.
because of that, she had to go back home and spend nights there.
Because of that, she was so cold in the dark. Wait, I'm sorry. Did the sun, what happened to the sunset? I messed up.
It never set.
It never set. Oh, I see. It never
set.
set. It never set. Because of that, people had trouble sleeping. She had trouble sleeping. Yeah.
Until finally, the sun decided to set.
Oh.
So the moral of the story is lasso the moon.
Nice. Nice.
Awesome.
Let's
Good job,
have,
guys.
good job. Yeah. Let's have, I love how I was like, is the sun always set? But it was always up. Woo-hoo. Wow. Excellent listening, Jared. Can you start us off, Marquise, on one? And I'd love to play one more with y'all.
Sure. Once upon a time, there was a young child who lived with both parents. His name was Derek. He was very tall.
He was very tall. I love that.
Every day, tall Derek would walk his dog to school.
But one day, Derek decided that he didn't want to go to school.
And because of that, he had to spend time with his dog at home, and he gained a little weight.
And because of that, he got diabetes.
The moral of the story.
Oh, because one more because of that.
And because of that, he was hospitalized. Almost had to have his left foot amputated.
Until finally, Lily.
I know. How do you go from there?
Yeah.
My bad.
Until finally, he decided that he's going to change his lifestyle.
And then the moral of the story, don't get diabetes.
Nice.
Oh my God.
And I love that one because there's so many morals, right? It's like the moral of the story is like, don't have a dog.
Walk your dog faster.
Don't have a dog, or
don't have a dog,
or don't drop out of school.
Right.
Right. You guys want to play a couple more? I'm gonna go play in another group. Are you guys good? Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Somebody else want to start off?
I'll start.
Okay.
All right. So
the squirrels were startled that a human was in the tree.
And because of that, the squirrels all jumped on him.
Because of that, the boy had an anxiety attack.
Until finally, the squirrels all petted him with their tiny squirrel paws and told him it was going to be fine.
And the moral of the story is, don't get so high or you'll stay high.
Jared, I want to tell you, there was one story we came up with that was so cool. It was
Okay.
I was we have to document what happened.
Tell me.
So we came up with this story where there was a snail who like every day he would try to cross and a lot of his like slime would evaporate.
Yeah.
And one day he found a swimming pool with lots of slime, but there were a lot of slugs in it, and he took out he went inside and then he took his shell off and realized that was like who he really was or whatever, and he decided that he would actually want to be a slug or whatever. But it's just like about being
Can you
happy with
guys
your identity or something.
Can you guys work together to try to like retell it like in the order that you did? Do you remember?
Oh man,
that'd be really cool. Oh no, okay, it's too hard. It's
Once
like
upon a
10 stories.
time,
So.
There
Okay.
was a snail named Charles.
Oh man. Okay. Yes. And so every day, Charles would crawl across the street until half of the slime on him would evaporate.
Nice.
And then he found a pool of
sorry.
nail slug. I didn't mean to go out of turn.
I think after who's me? Oh, number one is Sarah.
But one day he came across an entire swimming pool filled with snail slime.
Mm.
And what's the word? I forgot.
Because of that.
Because of that, he decided, I am gonna dive in this slime. And he dived in the slime. Or he decided to dive into the slime. That's what it was.
Great. And because of that?
And because of that, he discovered a whole pool of other slugs.
Until finally he decided to take off his shell and leave his home behind.
Oh.
The moral of the story is to be comfortable with who you are.
Love it. Nice. Nice.
Cool.
So it was a snail who was like, I'm really a slug inside.
Exactly. And he
Okay,
finally, once he saw other slugs, he was more comfortable being a slug.
Sounds like a trans narrative.
Yeah. Or it could be any narrative, right? It could be someone finding out that they're, like a occupation. Could be could be anything. It could be sexuality, right? It could be like are they hetero, homosexual, something else. Could be so many different things. So that's beautiful. Nice. I'm gonna let you guys play one more. I'm gonna go jump in another group, but
thanks so much for coming in.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in. You guys are
it's a blast.
You guys are so fun. Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. I'll be back, or we'll end in about a minute. This exercise, maybe 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot what room I haven't been in. Oh, there we go. Okay. See you guys. Bye.
Hey, Jared. Hey, hi.
I've been hopping around rooms, just listening to stories and playing a few. So,
welcome to Toilets and Bob's Bum.
Toilets and Bob's Bum.
Yeah.
Nice. Can I listen in, or can I join? Can I be like number 6?
Sure.
Great.
Okay. Once upon a time, there was a place named Skinwalker Ranch.
I didn't hear that. What there was a.
I said once upon a time there was a place named Skinwalker Ranch.
Hmm.
And that Skinwalker Ranch, baby, it goes down. Oh, is it? Do I need to add more?
Who goes third?
We didn't really make a number. We didn't make a.
Oh.
We didn't make an order. We would mix it up every time.
Oh, that's cool. I love that. I love that you guys don't have an order. That's cool. You're the only group without an order. I love that. You guys are special. That's great. Cool. So, and it would go down. Is that what you said, Imani?
When the circle, usually.
It kind of a circle.
Whoever's circle it was.
Oh, I think Finn goes next, if I believe.
Okay.
But one day, the notorious hula girls came into town.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, what's my prompt?
Because of that.
Because of that.
Because of that, the hula girls dance all night.
Hmm. Is it?
Because of that, they brought in the guys with the big 10-gallon hats.
Because of that, a lot of fights broke out over them hula girls.
Until finally, everybody got kicked off the ranch.
And the moral, and ever since then, it's not going down at the ranch.
Nice, nice.
It's boring now. Nobody wants to go.
Great. Can we play one more and then we're gonna end the exercise? Is that okay?
Sure.
Great.
So should we start? Yeah. So Jared, do you want to start or?
Sure. Yeah, I'll start. Once upon a time, in the state of Arizona, inside the Grand Canyon, there is a coyote named Rudolfo.
Every day, Rodolfo would wax his eyebrows, shine up his nails, and slick down his hair.
But one day, Rodolfo met his match with a roadrunner.
Because of that, Rodolfo decided he needed tennis shoes.
Because of that, Rodolfo decided that he needed to hire on a personal assistant.
Because of that, he demanded that his personal assistant give him a manicure.
Until finally, that roadrunner, the apple of Rudolfo's eye, noticed how suave he looked with his manicure.
The moral of the story is always keep it sexy.
Always keep it sexy. Yes. I like how we got into like a Looney Tunes trope, but then it turned into kind of like a love story where it's like sexiness does get you love. It's just like it's just cool. Nice work, y'all. Nice work. I'm gonna
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the breakout rooms. Feel free to play one more if you have time, but it should end in about 60 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, it's leaving. Are you unmuting me? You're muted.
Woohoo! I said, what did you notice about playing that, Imani?
What did I notice? It was fun to make it up, but sometimes it's, instead of us kind of really like, I guess, well, me, I'm gonna speak for myself, really stretching my imagination, I kind of went with what I kind of knew what would be next, instead of kind of just like pushing myself to say something wild and different. And I tried each time that we started the story to say something wild and different and put emotion on some of the expressions. But I noticed that for myself, we just kind of went with, what we automatically know would be right to go with the story versus just being creative and wild.
Right. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. That's good. Great to notice. Yeah. Was that fun for everyone? Thumbs up if that was fun. Great. Did I leave you all in there too long? Thumbs up if it was too long. So I'm trying to. Oh, it's too long, Terrence. Oh, get out, Terrence. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking. If it was too long, give me a thumbs up for real though, because I was bouncing around in rooms. I just wanted to see people playing a little bit, Nathan. Okay. Next time I'll keep it a little shorter. So good to know. That's good feedback. Keep it a few minutes shorter. Well, great work. I'd like to play for the next exercise. Would you all like to do another story game, or would you all like to do something that leads into a little improv scene? Thumbs up if it's a story game. Thumbs up. No. Okay. Oh no, it's okay. Thumbs up if it's an improv scene. I just want to give it to the group to vote. Okay. Cool. Okay, so what we're gonna do then is we're going to use some of our skills that we recently worked on with detail and narrative. We're just building narrative muscles and building confidence in our imagination. What we're going to do for a moment is we're going to play a little bit for just a few seconds or a few minutes with space objects together. And then we're going to do a scene work exercise that we did in class last week, which Nathan was here for. We're going to play presence. So if I'd like you just to practice in improv. So improv is all about the imagination, listening, working off other people's ideas, saying yes. And a great way to get grounded in a scene is to do object work that activates your imagination and your eyes. Okay? So we're just going to imagine for a moment that in front of us, there's a little table right in front of us, and we're going to reach out and see the table, and we're going to touch the table. Just going to feel the top of the table. What is it made out of? Is it smooth? Okay. Now I want you to imagine there's a glass on that table. I want you to reach out and know the moment of contact. It should be like a physical click, and see it. Know the moment of contact. And pick it up and know the weight. So you see it, you know the moment of contact, and you know the weight. What's the texture? Is there any liquid in it? Let your imagination provide details. Is it a wooden glass? Is it a mug? How does it smell? What does it taste like? Right? Go ahead and set it down. Now the table gets longer, and all of a sudden there's all these ingredients to make a burrito. Okay? You're gonna make a burrito for a loved one, or for someone that you hate, or for someone that you want to ask out on a date, or for someone, you know, it could be anything. It could be your son, it could be your mom, it could be your grandma. Imagine who you're gonna make this burrito for, and just look at the ingredients, just look at them. And let that emotion fill you up when you think about that person that you're gonna make this burrito for. Now I want you to see the tortilla, see the cilantro and the onion, see the grilled meat or the tofu or whatever it is, the onions, the peppers. I want you to take tools and start, like a tongs or a fork, or just your hands, if that's your style, and just start making that burrito. And just put it on the tortilla. I'm gonna get a spoon. Know the moment of contact, know the weight and the texture, and make it in the way that you feel. So if you don't like this person, maybe you're making it sloppy. You're like, you know, you're just like, I don't care, fucking sloppy. Who cares? Hate that guy. You know, I'm just gonna, you know, or maybe you love them. You're making it like very precise. Or maybe your character is very OCD, and so you have to make it beyond precise, right? Roll that burrito, just play with it, know the moment of contact, see it, smell it, hear it. Maybe if you make a wet burrito, add some green chili. Okay. Now plate it, or maybe it's already on a plate. Mine wasn't. Oops. Ooh, put it on a plate. And now hand it to someone in the class. And now take it with your other hand. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Great. Okay, so you just all did Space Object 101. We're not professional mimes, but this is going to help you in the scene exercise that we're going to do, where we're going to say yes and to each other. This exercise is called presence. We're going to give each other an object, and we're going to honor the size, weight, and texture of the object. And we're going to say, I got you a present, and we're going to name the person. Can I play with someone just to show how this works really quickly? Play a quick round. Feel free to raise your hand. Yeah, Terrence. And Terrence, for this one, can you look at your webcam? Is that okay? It's okay. Yeah, there you go. I know it might be tough. Can you see me if you do that?
Yes.
Okay, great. McNally, hey, I got you something, man.
What you got for me?
Right here in my pocket, I got you something nice.
Ooh, it fits in your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and open it up.
Okay. Ooh, I like this. It's shiny and foreign.
Yeah,
Is this a coin from a Latin country?
that's right. It is a coin from a Latin country. It's a collector.
Thank you.
Actually. Do you know what coin it is? Why don't you tell me?
I don't. You should educate me on what coin this is.
Oh, okay. Well, it is actually a phoenix from the land of Latinaville. In this improv scene,
The famed Latinaville.
yeah, it's the ancient coin from their royal dynasty. Yes.
However, did you get one?
Well, you know, their civilization's been gone for 4,000 years, but I know a guy who knows a guy, and let's just say I know you're a collector, and so I wanted to sweeten our deal.
Okay, I can appreciate that. Consider the deal sweetened.
Great. Now, what do you got for me in return? It's part of
Well, let me get this for you. It's a little bigger than a coin, right? Didn't have it in my pocket. I took it out of my bag. There you go. Go ahead and open that up for me.
Oh,
yeah, you got a little weight on it.
yeah, it's heavy and it's alive. Yeah. Great. It's a mini fire lizard. I've always wanted one.
Right. Don't get your face too close because it'll burn your eyebrows off.
Oh, it just blows fire, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's it. How you think I got the name Fire Lizard?
Well, that's true. Thank you. You fulfilled our bargain. I won't have you assassinated. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate that.
Well, have a good day.
You as well. Enjoy the Fire Lizard.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Okay.
Okay, see ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, that was really fun and really weird. It's just like, oh, so fun and weird. Thank you, Terrence. That was so fun to play with you. I could not think. I was like, I don't want to say peso, and I judged it. I was just gonna say like an obvious coin, and I was like, it's a sphinx from Latinaville, an ancient civilization. Woohoo! Well, anyway, have fun playing presents. You're gonna name each other, and you're gonna give each other a present. And you know, I think I played that a little fast. You know, last week we slowed it down. If you can, play it moment by moment. So have an emotional reaction to what they give you. Really savor some of the moments. You don't have to go so quick. So you basically say, I got you a present. You're gonna give it to them. You're gonna have an emotional reaction and thank them. And then you're gonna give them a present in return. We're just gonna play this for a couple minutes and then we're gonna do our last story exercise of the day. Cool? Okay. Have fun, everyone. We're just gonna play this for 2 minutes. Hey, Terrence. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Hi. It's okay. Hello again.
If you're ever in a room alone, just come back immediately for after 30 seconds and we'll play.
Okay, I actually didn't know how to come back. I'm sure it's probably intuitive. I didn't try.
No, you're good. I should have let you know. I'm so sorry. Woohoo! My bad. You're just alone for a while. I'm glad we got to play together. I'm so sorry, dude.
I still got my practice and my exercise.
Yeah, I was checking other rooms. I didn't. You must have been at the bottom of the list. I would
Yeah,
have to scroll and I didn't see you alone. I'm so sorry. Or maybe your partner didn't join. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Was that fun? Yeah. Great. Good work, everyone. Props to Terrence for being in a room alone and just playing by himself and just giving himself presence. So good job, Terrence. And sorry about that. Cool. Anybody notice anything they want to share briefly before we go on to, I think we have time for 2 more short exercises. Anybody notice anything they want to share? No? Okay, go ahead, Jared.
Well, like sometimes like if you go into it enough, it almost kind of takes a life of its own, in the sense that like we ended up using both of our presence combined together and stuff. Once we're willing to take the leap, we're sort of able to take the leap into sort of creating this new reality. It became more natural to be a part of that reality.
That's awesome. I love that you found your own game within the exercise. That's cool.
Yeah.
Savannah and Josh, did you all play together? Or did you play like in threes? I'm sorry about that. I should have remembered you're a twosome.
So it was just me for this round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. My bad on that.
It's fine. I played with Marquise.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything about playing?
It was a little awkward for me personally, I guess, just trying to be as creative as possible with the gift. Yeah.
Why do you feel like you need to be as creative as possible with the gift?
Because it's such a blank canvas, so it could really just be anything. And so I felt the pressure to just make it super interesting to kind of help develop the story.
Yeah. That's a lot of pressure you're putting on yourself, and you don't have to. You really could just even grab something, look at it, and see it. And when you see it, magic 8-ball. Magic 8-ball, and so when you were giving the gift, were you naming it for them?
No, it was kind of just like, here you go, hope you like it.
Okay, so where did the pressure come in the selecting how big it was and like giving it, or where did it come in for you? Where? I'm just curious.
Well, it came in when I was receiving it, so trying to think of like what kind of gift it could be. There was like no context, I guess, for me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So here's a good tip for that, Savannah, is when they give you the gift, look at them and notice how they feel about giving it to you, and use their energy, and it'll kind of subconsciously like prime you. And then when you look at it, when you actually open it and you look in it, the first thing that you imagine and see is cool.
Okay.
Like just see it and use your eyes and activate it rather than thinking it into existence. You're really just gonna take it from them, and when you physically honor the size and the shape, it should help your imagination just pop something in, especially when you open it and look at it. And breathing. If you don't breathe, it'll block you. So just make sure you're still breathing when you receive it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, cool. Because I used to have that exact same thing that you're talking about. And one of my teachers was like, just slow down and really enjoy opening it. And like, how would you open that? Is it like this? You have to pull it? Or is it like, ooh, fancy wrapping? And then when you look at it, you see it and it's just whatever your imagination provides is cool. You don't have to like, it's a candy cane. Ooh, that's boring. No, it's a tire iron with bloods on it. It's like, or no, it's a stick with a marshmallow. How weird. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to like second guess yourself. So yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up because I appreciate you sharing that because it's a problem I had a lot too. So it's not a problem. It's just like noticing what's coming up in the moment, right? So great work. Cool. So we have 6 minutes left. I just want to post really quickly and make an announcement that this class is volunteer and donation based. If you'd like to donate, if you had fun tonight, here's how you can donate. Thank you for those of you who already have. Thank you, Odile. And thank you, I think one of our participants left who donated earlier, but I get the notification, so thank you so much. Here are ways to donate. Feel free to copy that, or I'll also send an email after, but you don't have to donate right now, but I just wanted to say thank you. It helps us cover our costs for Zoom and Facebook ads and paying for Meetup. So we're just trying to cover our basic costs. And thank you for being patient with me today. I know we went a little long in the story spine. Normally Shawit is my co-facilitator, and or we have like an extra volunteer to help run stuff. And Shawit always like keeps me on time. She's like, Jared, you got to get out of those breakout rooms. Stop going around and playing and interacting with people and side coaching. Like leave, you know, she'll call me out. And so I kind of, I had my alarm set for the story spine and then I totally didn't hear it. It was just, so my bad. Woohoo. Cool. So I think we have time for one more exercise, and then I'm going to do Q&A, or we can end with the 8 to 10 minute meditation. So lately I've been doing the meditation at the end of class as an optional after thing, which it's a guided imagery meditation where it's kind of like you're co-creating a story with me. And we do some breathing, and it's like 7 to 10 minutes long. And that's totally optional. So our last exercise, I'm going to leave it up to Nathan. And I'm going to ask you, Nathan, because you've been coming to all of our classes and you're so much fun and you do great voices. Would you like to play Remember When, which is that scene game that we played last week? Or would you like to do Color Advance, which is a detail and advance where you take turns telling a story from your life?
Ooh, I kind of want to do Color Advance.
Okay, great. So there's this game called Color Advance, and the way it works is you're going to tell a short story from your life for about 2 minutes, but you're going to share control of the story with your partner. So you can use this for board meetings if you have, you know, or if you work at a company, or basically it's a great way to get a quick synopsis and to ask for detail or to ask it to move forward. And I'll demonstrate how this works. Elacia, would you like to play this with me? Okay. Okay, I'm going to put the speaker mode on. And so, Elacia, is that how I pronounce it? Elacia? Sorry. Elacia, okay. Are you comfortable telling the story of one of the most happy times in your life in the last, let's say, 3 years? If you can remember like one significant moment, you know, if you remember a moment, something that happened to you that was like very positive, I would love you to tell me that story. And I'll sometimes interrupt you by saying color. And that means detail. That means describe that thing and don't move forward with the telling, right? So events, like stories, are a series of events, right? Things that happen. But as the audience, our imagination is sometimes sparked by those details that come out, how we describe something so we can see it, or we can smell it or taste it, or we can feel the emotion. So this is an exercise where my tastes are different than all audiences, but I might ask you for detail because I'm really curious what that thing was like, how you would describe it, or how it made you feel. And then sometimes I'll say advance because I want you to move the story forward. And sorry, my voice. If I say advance, I'm saying advance in a positive way, not like advance, I'm bored. Like, don't do that to your partner. Everyone, cool? So like I would be very encouraging to you and say advance, I'm curious what happens next. Or color, I want to know more detail about that. So I just want to give you like a minute or two just to tell me about something positive that happened. Maybe start when it was, start with the when and where, and then the what. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So picture it, August 2021.
Ooh.
My children are finally going back to school.
Color, children, color.
Yes, 2 children. I have a little boy and a little girl, Tamara and Grayson. And Tamara she's going to kindergarten in August. She started kindergarten. Grayson started 2nd grade.
Okay.
This was a wonderful time because I just spent the last year homeschooling them.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be that granola mom, but I quickly learned after homeschooling them that I was not.
Advance.
I definitely needed assistance. So they started school. And the mornings have been the happiest time of my life. I've been learning and going on walks and just doing things for myself.
Ooh, detail, things for yourself.
Yes, like exercising in the morning time, getting my health together, trying to have a hot mom summer for 2022. Just really trying to live my best life, Jared. And I enjoyed them being at school, but I also enjoy them coming home and giving them their cuddles and loving them and doing homework with them. And
detail, homework. Ooh.
Oh, my son, he's in 2nd grade and we got to do math, like the double digits math right now. And I'm not a numbers person, so that's been really stressful, but he's a really smart kid. So he catches on pretty quickly. So it's pretty stressful. Doing after school activities has been great. And putting them to bed at night so I can, again, have quiet time to myself has been just a wonderful flow of events.
Can you tell me, detail is interesting because I want to add more, right? And so I'm restricted as your partner. This is me as a coaching moment. I can't ask what I really want, but what I really want from this story is that moment that made you so joyful with your children that you either laughed out loud or that you like cried in joy. You know, as the audience, it's like, because you described like things that happened, but was there like a pivotal moment for you or a very strong memory? That's like what I, as the audience, because I've loved this setup that you made, right? And as the audience, I'm like, what's that thing? What is that thing? You know, like that just made her feel, you know, like, was there a moment like that for you?
After when they come home from school?
Yeah, or just in the last like year, like because you've kind of been describing the happiness of them going to school and just all of that. And was there like one moment that was just like, oh my God, like this is just like, this is mom?
It was the peace of just being with myself without any questions being asked or anything like that. That was just the moment of joy. And that may seem like something very simple for most, but when you have just people talking to you all day long in love, and you just have that moment of peace, it's just really nice to get that back.
That's beautiful.
Hours.
That is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. Because that's like the moral of the story, is that piece of like needing to take care of yourself and that happiness and that love of your family, and but also love for yourself. That's so beautiful. So that's like that was like the moral of the story, right? Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that. That was so great. Thank you. So that's what I want all of you to do, is just hang out for each other if you can, stay a few minutes longer and tell, obviously, Alicia, you'd have to tell a different story, something positive that happened to you that you want to share, and let your partner interrupt you to ask for detail or to ask to advance the story. Cool? Okay. And Alicia, thank you so much for being an amazing demo partner and for co-teaching that with me. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna have 2 participants per room. If anyone is alone, just come back. Or if there's a room of 3, come back and play. Shouldn't be. But... Actually, Alex, who's Alex? Where's Alex? Oh, Alex. Alex, do you want to play with me? Stay back? Okay. Hey, Terrence.
Hello, Jared.
I think they had a group of 3, so I wanted to play with you. Let's play.
Okay.
Okay. You want to tell me your happy moment?
My happy moment
Yeah.
was in 2018 when I was taking a trip around the world.
Okay.
I visited like 4 or 5 countries, and yes.
One second. Let's pause. I want to allow Marquise to play with you. Hey, Finn. Can you? Were you? Let me unmute you both. I just want to make sure, see what happened. Were you guys not in a room, or weren't able to have a partner?
We were in a room, but I was actually hearing another room session, but not
Whoa.
Marquise. Yeah.
Another room session. That must be a Zoom bug. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jared, I'd like to request to go with Finn Bell because I know Marcus.
Oh, okay. You know Marcus. Oh, Marcus. We'll play together, Marcus. Oh, you can't hear. You can't hear Marcus. Okay. Marcus, I'm gonna put you on mute. Message me, and I'll let Terrence and Finn play while I try to figure out what's going on. So go ahead and if you can you message me on your phone? Okay. Go ahead and play, y'all. I'll turn my video off.
Okay.
Hello.
I was telling Jared this good time of my life. It was 2018. I was taking a trip around the world. I visited about 5 countries, including Amsterdam, Paris, Morocco, Ghana, Nigeria, and London. And I was supposed to be going home, right? And I was like, I've been on the road long enough. It's time to go home. But I booked my flight on an airline that went bankrupt. So when I got to the airport, there was no flight for me. There was no baggage for me. There was nothing for me to do. And to get home, it would have costed $1,900, which it was just too much if you're trying to get home. So this was a good time because I had money and I had time to not go back to work. So I bought tickets to other places, including Lisbon, Portugal, and actually I think I went to Morocco on the second half of the trip. And in those places, I got to explore. I slept in the desert in Morocco. I went out and learned some of in Barcelona, they don't speak Spanish. I thought they speak Spanish. They speak something called Catalan, right?
And details.
Yes, right. And that was one of the best times of my life. I was healthy mentally. I was healthy physically. I was running around all the places I went. When I was in London, I ran across the London Bridge. I ran to the Eye of London. I ran to Big Ben. I ran to see so many things. And it was a genuinely happy time of my life.
You know what? I have to make a note that I didn't have to propel you forward. You advanced that beautifully. So I didn't have to help at all. You were giving the right amount of advancement. And when I said detail, I felt a little like an imposter saying details because you were offering the details already. So yes.
That's great. Did you ever feel like you wanted more detail about anything, or did you want the pace to slow down or speed up? Did you ever feel that?
I probably wanted to delve, but there was so much to delve into because I wanted to know a little bit more about each country Terrence had visited. But then, time constraints. So I was happy just to go along on the journey.
Right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You can always say detail, and if you wanted to, you could like say detail country, the country name.
Okay.
Or detail like first country, and that way it would get Terrence to describe like a memorable moment from that country. So here's the thing, is in this exercise, it's totally okay if the story that Terrence had in his mind of giving a summary of his trip of going around the world, which Terrence, you might have told this story to other people in a similar way, right? Because it's slightly rehearsed parts of it, and that's okay. That's good. But you could totally like derail him and find stuff together, right? Does that make sense? So if we went really into that first country, and then you were like, what was the first country, by the way?
Paris, France.
I was in Paris, and when I got off the plane, detail, oh, I flew on a 747. It was like Korean Air, and I just had the best experience because they have really good food, the Korean food. And this young flight attendant, his name was Long Vu. Long told me that he had the same exact briefcase. And then you're like, advance, or I don't care about Long in the briefcase, Long Vu in the briefcase. And you're like, all right, well, I got off the plane, and you know what? I fell down the stairs. Oh, detail. Oh, I was fine. I only scraped my knee. Detail. Oh, well then, and then advance, right? So we could have a whole story about Paris and have an adventure in Paris.
Mhm.
And that's okay, right? Because we're sharing control of the story. Does that make sense?
It does.
So even though, because there is no like right way to do it, but you might discover as a storyteller, Terrence, that you're like, where did they laugh, or what were they interested in? And then when you next tell that story, you might talk about, you might add a detail, right? That gets them really on there leaning forward, or you might add some emotion that makes them lean forward. Make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to tell him a story, Finn? And keep that in mind, Terrence. You can go detail into part of Finn's story.
Okay. Hello, Finn.
It's like digging down. It's like going deep into it.
So I believe Jared said happy event or story within the last 3 years. And unfortunately, I have to really think on that because last 3 years have not been great. But one thing that has happened, it actually happened over lockdown. I have always been a fan of the way that Gertrude Stein had her Paris salon in the 1920s.
Stein.
I'm sorry?
Detail Gertrude Stein?
Writer, she held this think tank for a lot of the minds and the movers and the artists of her time. So she had anywhere from Hemingway to W.E.B. Du Bois. I'm not
advance.
thinking. Okay, but so always wanted to do something like that. It never took off in the real world. I found an opportunity to do that as an online thing, a sort of online salon where I would collect people together and we would have, just discussions about art, discussions about poetry.
Discussions?
Yes, discussions how like these different avenues kind of intersect and how they can inform each other. And it's helped me grow like my community. Now everybody's listening in my story.
We love it. We
I'm
love
so
it.
shy now.
It's okay, Finn. You're doing great. You're doing great. And it grew the community. Can you just go for one more minute, Finn? I love it.
Oh Lordy. Okay.
You're doing great.
I forgot where I was.
Oh, woohoo! It's okay. It's okay. That's my bad. I accidentally clicked the close room button because I was trying to move somebody in between a room. So sorry about that. Well done. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Yay.
Finn, thank you so much for sharing that. Finn, what was that happy moment? It was the poetry groups. Is that right?
Yes, it's a poetry group, so it grew a lot of other things creatively for me that I've been trying to manifest for a long time.
That's great.
So yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Did you learn something new about your partner? Thumbs up. Was that fun?
Yes.
Yeah. So did anybody have their story go in a way that they didn't think it would go based on the original thought in their head, how it would go? Did anybody have that happen? Thumbs up. Yeah, no? Yeah, so Hartley, I might want Hartley to comment on that, but it's okay if in this exercise, what you think, because your summary of events, if it doesn't play out the way you planned, right? Because if you're really sharing control, you might go down a rabbit hole and find out that the audience was really interested in a piece of the story because sometimes we rehearse things and we tell the same story over and over, and it becomes, you're going through the motions and you don't even feel the emotion of the story anymore when you just summarize sometimes. But sometimes if you go into a new place, you might surprise yourself about something you remember or about something that the audience is interested in. Does that make sense? Like, because this happened with Terrence and Finn, where Finn said, I was really interested, because Terrence went on a trip around the world and went to 5 countries. And he was like, I went here, 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 and I did this, this, and this. And it was great. And he added detail, but she really wanted to know about that first country. What if we dove into France and into Paris and into an adventure that happened to him, right, during his trip that we can all relate to? So does that make sense? It's like, it's okay to go off the rails, because this is like a prototype exercise where we're sharing something and learning how to tell a story in a different way. You can also use this though in a work environment where you do have the goal at the front, right? You come back, I've been away for 3 weeks, I'm a CEO. Hey everybody, what's going on? I need a summary. Fred was fired. Why was Fred fired? Detail, color, Fred. Oh, Fred was, inappropriate. He was, he was drunk at the holiday party and did all these things. Okay, well, advance. I don't need to know that. Fine. All right. Profits are down, right? Detail. Well, but we think it's seasonality. We also, the new product wasn't really validated and we launched it anyway. We told you that, boss. Detail. You told me that? It's like, yes, sir, we did. We told you that this was a risky move launching this product, and you're right. Advance. That's on me. It's just like, so, you kind of you can use this in like work settings or project settings, but you can also discover new ways to tell stories and surprise yourself as the storyteller, because the audience, you might go down a path or remember things that you don't, that it's not rehearsed, right? So keep that in mind to share control. Great, that's class. We're a few minutes over. We're 13 minutes over. Yes, Jared, go ahead.
Oh, I was just asking, do you have like what is the schedule of these classes? I sort of like randomly got an invite, but I was just curious what the schedules are, if it's like a recurring thing, and that sort of thing.
Yeah. So thank you, Terrence. So I was going to do a class next Tuesday, but Shawit has another conflict, and I'd like to run the next one with her, just because I really do struggle with managing Zoom, because I find that you have to be present with the class, and then flipping between managing Zoom and like a creative mode and like analytical, like software mode, to me, like throws me off. So, and I feel like I don't manage the time as well. So my apologies if we went a few minutes over today. But we were going to meet on my birthday next Tuesday, the 16th. So we were going to do class after work on my birthday, but Shawit can't be here. So I'm actually just going to chill that day. And I moved our next session back. So we're either going to do it on November 30th or December 7th. And our next session is called You Have Presence. And this is all about, we'll do some improv stuff, but it's also circles of energy and how you embody being present and your natural presence. We'll also do another circle of energy, which is called third circle, which is very aggressive and where you're not listening as well. And then we're going to do first circle, where you're inward and reflective and not listening as well. But both are very useful for playing different characters, and they're also useful in our lives for noticing when we're going between these different states of energy and how we're listening and embodying ourselves. So this is a really fun class where we'll do some breath work and meditation and exercises and really like play some cool characters. And then I have 2 guest instructors after that. So think of December as improv plus breath work. That's the theme of December. So December 7th, we're going to do You Have Presence, and we're going to do Patsy Rodenberg's like second circle work and do some improv exercises. Then the following class, we're going to have a guest instructor who's going to teach conscious circular breath work. And then the week after that, my old acting teacher from the Bay Area, from American Conservatory Theater and Berkeley Repertory Theater, Susan Jane Harrison, is going to do an hour with us and do Linklater breath work, which is very much like guided imagery and making sound. And it really helps you. It's very relaxing. Both of them will make you, in my opinion, it makes me feel great every time I do this type of stuff. It makes me cry often whenever I do like this style of breath work, because it like makes me so emotional. But like sometimes it's crying in a grieving way, and then sometimes it's in a joyful way, just depending on the day. So it's very fun, and we're going to start the class with that, and then I think you'll be very zen for the last hour of play. So you'll be like in this zen like flow state. It'll be fun. So to answer your question, Jared, the next classes are going to be 3 classes in December. And then we'll have a more consistent schedule in the new year. And we also have private classes as well in the new year. So I was going to do, by popular demand, a couple private classes before the holidays. We're going to do like a series of 6. There's been too much going on, and everybody's like, and then people were messaging me like, actually, I'm busy. I know I emailed you and I asked to be in your private class, but there's too much going on. I was like, okay, let's just do it in like end of January or in February. We'll do some private classes. So great question. Thank you, Alacia. Did you have a question? I'm going to read your. Oh, thank you so much. If anybody has a question, I'm just going to stick around for a few more minutes and answer questions. Or we can do the meditation and then just end. If anybody wants to look back at old meditations, they're usually at the end of class. You can watch the Facebook videos. Those have actually, a lot of people have been asking for them because we have like 7 different guided imagery meditations that we've done. And I think I'm just going to turn them into like an ebook and an audio book that you can just, I'm going to give them away to like our core students for free and ask you for a review, and then we'll sell them the rest. So isn't that cool? But that'll probably be out like around Christmas or in early January. So I have to write those like 10 chapters that I've outlined. So I need to do that. Yeah, go ahead, Nathan. You have a question? Oh, no. Oh, bye, Odile. Thanks for coming. Sending you hugs. Odile's daughters are phenomenal actors, and one of her daughters is also like the best director ever and coach. So I'll see you soon, Odile. Thank you for coming. Bye. Bye. See ya. And Odile's a fantastic actor also. She's amazing. Incredible. Does anybody have questions or no? You guys want to do the meditation? And then we'll end. And if you have to go, feel free to go. Okay, see you, Terrence. Have a good night. Okay, so if you can, feel free to stand or lay down. And I like to stand shoulder width apart, 7% knee bend. As Stephen Kieran likes to say, have a 7% knee bend. Scapula retracted, dancer's stance. Hands at the hips. Flex your fingers, relax them. Flex your fingers, relax them. Feel free to close your eyes. Rock back on your heels. Now rock forward on your toes. And now back to the balls of your feet. And I want you to breathe in for a count of 4 and let your diaphragm expand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Now let your mouth hang open, relaxed jaw, breathing in through the mouth. Open mouth breathing, like a 1980s mouth breather. Okay, breathe in through the mouth for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ask yourself, how do I feel? I'm in breathing. Breathe in again for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. Ask yourself again, how am I feeling? Relax your neck. Relax your stomach muscles. Let your belly be sloppy. No one's looking at your abs. Just relax. If anything is tense, direct your breath there. Breathe in for a count of 4. Open mouth breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let all the air come out until you have no air left. And then when you have to, when your body requires it, naturally inhale through your mouth. And just keep that open mouth, deep breathing. Breathing through your mouth puts you more in touch with your emotions. Breathing through your nose calms you down. So if you ever need to get more calm, you can breathe for a 4 or 5 count through the nose, slowly. Or you can breathe through the mouth. If you change the pace of the breath through the mouth, it can also make you feel differently. But that's a topic for another day. Breathing. Ask yourself, how do I feel? You're on a boat. You look around. What is the boat made out of? And breathing. Are you sitting or are you standing? How does the boat feel under your feet? Made of cool fiberglass? Warm wood soaking up the sun rays? Does it have a smell to it? Is it sweet or sour? See the sky. Are there clouds or is it clear? Are there any birds or dragonflies or butterflies? Look out at the perfectly still water on the lake. The water is totally still, like glass. No waves, nothing. Because there's no gravity. There's no pull of the moon. The laws of physics do not apply here. This is your dream lake. It's your place. And breathing. How do you feel? Look out over the water. Look over the boat and see your reflection in the water. And breathing. Now look up. Do you see a distant shore? Or do you not see it because it's covered in fog? Or is it an endless dream lake with no shore? And breathe for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. Ask yourself, how do I feel? I want you to get into the lake. You can backflip, dive, levitate, lower yourself slowly. Get in the lake and feel the water on your skin. This is your dream lake. How does it feel? What's the temperature? Taste a little bit. I want you to ask yourself again, how do you feel? Now breathe in for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let yourself sink beneath the water on the exhale, because you can't float when you're not full of air. And then on your next inhale, when you're under the water, I want you to breathe the water and continue to sink down, down, down to the bottom of the lake. What do you see as you sink and breathe water? You see shadows, light, coral, algae, cotton candy. Whatever you see is totally fine. Now, as you're sinking through this water, which might change temperature or not, a creature swims up to you. It's a friendly creature. It swims up and it smiles. And it leans into your ear and says, "What are you grateful for?" And you lean in and you whisper back what you're grateful for. Tell it. And it says, "Really? Tell me again." Tell it again. What are you grateful for? It nods at you with a wise nod and smiles. And then it swims away. Now your feet touch the bottom of the lake. Is it sandy, rocky, muddy? Is it hard magma that was covered by the water that hardened? How does it feel? What do you see? Just take a moment and breathe and explore. Move around. Do any other creatures come up to you? Do you find any floating books that you want to read? Any toys discarded by kids from thousands of years ago? And breathing. Suddenly a gate appears, materializes. It could be a door, it could be a fence with a grate, it could be a submarine. See the door, float over to it, and open it, and go through the portal. And suddenly you're standing in a meadow with sunshine evaporating the water off your skin. And it feels so warm. What do you see? And breathing. Ask yourself and go deeper. Go deep down into the dream lake, in the deepest part of yourself, and just ask yourself, how do I feel? And however you feel, it's okay to feel that way. Now I want you to create a mantra that's a storytelling mantra that's just one line, something positive before you tell stories, whether it's to your children, to your work, to your romantic partner, to your parents, to your friends, on stage or on TV. Something positive that you can say to yourself before you tell stories. Something like, I'm going to give them the gift of my knowledge. Or I'm going to help someone. Or my job is to listen to the audience and to listen to myself. My job is to notice. This is fun. Or maybe it's just, I am a storyteller. Because you are. All of you have strong imaginations. You are storytellers. Now breathe in for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. And just say to your imagination, thank you, imagination. One more time, thank it like it's your best friend. Thank you, imagination. Because it is there to support you, and it is always there. And it is stronger than you know. Okay, you can open your eyes and see the class and breathe in one more time for a count of 4. 1, put your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. I usually do this with the eyes closed, but this is a woohoo day. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just see your classmates and nod in gratitude and smile and thank them. Cool. Thank you so much. If anybody has any questions or has feedback or anything, I'll stay for 2 more minutes, and then I have to go do a house meeting with my roommates. So yay. Yeah, feel free if you want to raise your hand. Was that fun? Was that fun? Thumbs up if that was fun. Good. Okay. Hope everybody had a great time today. If it's okay, I might ask some of you in a follow-up email to maybe write us a review on our Facebook page. It's super helpful. And if anybody is interested in ever volunteering or has feedback for if we can design things, because we're going to be working, Shawit and I are going to be working on that book of meditations and exercises. Feel free, we'd love to have you give us feedback. We're always learning from you. And normally at the beginning of class, when I'm have it a little more together, I always say, my job is to facilitate. You're going to learn way more from each other, and by doing than you will from me. I learned this from Mark Jackson at the American Conservatory Theater. We are colleagues, right? We're like this. There's no hierarchy, right? And I appreciate all of you for being present and awesome and kind to each other. So thank you. Anybody has any questions, feel free to ask, or we can bounce. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you. Good night. Bye, Nathan. Bye, Jared. Bye, Alex. Bye, Vlad. Have a good night, you guys.